It's Tom Green Live. Live from Los Angeles. Tonight's special guests, John Mulaney and Aisha Tyler.
Hey, welcome to the show. This is going to be fun tonight. We're live on Access TV. We've got Aisha Tyler joining us in a little bit. John Mulaney's going to be coming in and joining us later. Two amazing stand-up comedians and television stars here spending the hour with us live, taking your calls. I'm Tom Green. You're watching Tom Green Live. Boy, I had a crazy week. Boy, was my week ever crazy, man. Right? Yeah. I had a... What? Why are you guys laughing? I had a crazy week. I was walking down Ventura Boulevard here in Studio City yesterday, and I walked by the Lucky Puppy Rescue, and I just thought I'd wander in there and do this. Wow. Yeah, I just do this. What I do during my days off. I just wander in. I do this. Yeah. Hi. Hi there. What's up? Hi there. But you know, hi. It's a puppy. Yeah. See, that's what I did. Went in. I did this. Yeah. Just a little looked at some puppies. That's a lot of fun. That's what we thought we'd show you. I had my little camera with me. I took this is Charlie right here. Went and hung out with Charlie a little bit. Had a lot of fun with some puppies. Yep. This guy, yeah, had fun with that guy. A lot of fun, yeah. Hanging out with some puppies. Some puppies, had some fun with some puppies. Had some fun with some puppies. Fun with some puppies. Had some fun with some puppies. Puppies, puppies, puppies. Oh, wait, was there more? Oh, okay, so wait. This is what we're deciding to do on our live television show. But no, actually, I met this one puppy, Michelangelo, I wanted to introduce you to, because this is really interesting. Michelangelo really liked me. Watch. Michelangelo, he jumps up on me, and then I take him and I set him back down. Watch. And then he jumps right back up on me again. See? And then I really took a liking to this guy, and I set him back down there. And then watch this. Then he jumps back up on me again. So it was really cute. Really set him down there. See? And then he jumps back up again. So we had a good time. Everybody, you should go out and rescue a dog today. There's lots of the jumps up again. So everybody go out and rescue a dog. There's lots of animals out there that need your support and love. Yeah, that's. Can we see Michelangelo again? Watch him. Let's see. Watch him again. Can we watch him again? No. No. Oh, I guess we can. Yeah. See, we put him down. See, and then he jumps up again. Jumps up again. See. So yeah. Halloween's coming. Halloween's coming next week, so you know we all got to get ready for it. I actually got an exciting piece of news. Got invited to legendary skateboarder Tony Hawk's Halloween party next week, and geez, man, I need a costume. So you know, living in Los Angeles, California, we have the ability to go to all sorts of interesting costume shops around the city, and I went down and I narrowed it down to 2 costumes. I just can't really decide. So it's either going to be the astronaut. So the astronaut is costume number 1, or the lobster. So we're asking you to vote. If you'd like to vote for which costume it should be, go to my Twitter at Tom Green Live is my Twitter. Vote for Tom's costume, and then I'll dress up as either the astronaut or the lobster, and then we'll take my video camera with me to the Halloween party next week, and we'll report back to you. We've got a great show today. We've got a Saturday Night Live writer, stand-up comedian, and a hilarious TV show star, John Mulaney, here today, as well as Aisha Tyler from CBS's The Talk, and they'll be joining us, taking your calls right after the break. Stick around. You're watching Tom Green Live. Well, yeah, so we're going to go to Skype now and take a call on Skype and we're excited to have Aisha Tyler pulling up, and we'll be talking to her. So, well, yeah, so let's take a call on Skype, and that'll be fun.
We don't have any.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, geez, okay. Well, what do you think I should do, JR? Do you want to come grab a seat with me here? Or let's look at the puppies again, how about we do that? want to look at the puppies again? Or yeah, let's look at the puppies again. This is what we're going to do now. We're going to look at the puppies. And Aisha Tyler's pulling up. See, this is live television, and unfortunately Aisha's running a little late, but she's going to be here in a second. And we were going to take a Skype call, but is the Skype not working? Is it broken, or what's happening? Is it the machine is broken?
Jeff in Texas.
We have a Jeff in Texas. Okay, we have a machine. Okay, let's get rid of the puppies. We looked at the puppies already. Get rid of the stupid. Get rid of the puppies are starting to make me sick. I don't even want to look at the puppies anymore. Okay. Let's take a Skype call. Jeff in Texas. Jeff, how are you, Jeff? Oh, Aisha, how are you? Come on in. Come on in. Aisha, there we go. Aisha Tyler's here. How are you?
Hi.
Have a seat. Aisha Tyler's here.
Hello.
Yeah, that was
Hello.
cool.
I'm very tardy. I was
Everybody.
on super black people time. Hello.
That's okay. How are you?
Yes.
Hey, Aisha Tyler.
I'm good.
How are you?
I'm so happy to see you.
We're going to talk about your book.
Oh,
and,
I'm
we're
excited.
Gonna,
Can I curse on your show?
Yeah, you can swear.
You
yeah.
sure?
Yeah, you can fucking swear.
LA traffic.
Fucking traffic.
Fucking A.
Fucking traffic,
I'm so
man.
sorry.
Fucking
Fuck me.
traffic's
Fuck
fucking
me
nuts around here.
twice. That's not an invitation,
No.
but fuck me twice.
Yeah, no.
That's just an expression of emotion, but I'm happy to see you.
Good
Hi.
to see you. Thank you.
Thanks for having me on
we
your
had
show.
this thing
Sorry
I
I'm
was
late.
doing off the top where I was
Okay.
showing some people some puppies.
Okay,
I
and you
wanted
hate
to show
puppies?
you. Well, no, I like the puppies.
Okay.
Yeah. I wanted to show you the puppies.
I like puppies.
But then we went to commercial, and then we came back, and then I showed them the puppies again.
Now you're done.
But I don't think anyone wanted to see
No
the
one
puppies
cares.
again. Honestly,
I don't know. Look at him. Look
Hey,
at
we got
that
people
face.
calling in though to talk to you.
Hi,
And
guy
before we
on
talk to them
Skype.
though, how are
Yeah.
you?
I am super happy to be on your show.
Yeah.
I have a deep and abiding affection for you, Mr. Tom
Yeah.
Green. I'm very late, so I'm trying to push down the little sleeping bile like bolus of shame about running onto your set late. But I did make an entrance, and I'm happy to be here.
Yeah,
Very
no,
happy to be here.
don't worry about it. It's only a couple of seconds late, really, and it was kind of fun for me because
Yes,
it created
live TV,
like a
right,
sort of a
excitement.
crazy situation
Yeah,
where
what's
I
gonna
had to
happen?
stretch, and then the Skype machine didn't work. The
internet, man.
Yeah, like we made a machine that allows us to take
Ooh.
calls on Skype.
Like your own,
and then
like
it
a
didn't work.
steampunk
So even
Skype.
this moment where I needed it the most,
Yeah,
it didn't work.
I
So then
wasn't here
I
for
was
you.
like looking at JR, who like tells me like what to do when I
JR
don't know what
can't
to
even make
do,
eye contact
and
with
he
you.
didn't know
He
what to
doesn't
tell me to
even-
do. I didn't know what to do.
He's thinking about
So-
what he's going to eat for dinner and then where he's going to go work tomorrow.
But you
Not here.
do.
Yeah.
But I've been on your show and
You
your
have
podcast.
been, and you were amazing on my show.
Girl on Guy.
Girl on Guy.
And you have a sort of a similar setup. You have like
It is not as nice as this. No, it is not.
It's really nice studio that you've built for yourself.
I did. I have like a woman. I have like a slightly feminized version of a man cave. So
Yeah.
right, it's like kind of I have like an Xbox and a flat screen and I have a bar and a bowl of my own salty tears that I cry when I'm alone drinking in my office. Yeah.
Do you love doing the podcast?
I do.
Like,
I
do you
do love it.
Because you talk every day on TV,
Yeah.
and then you go talk more.
You know what I love about the podcast is like people that I love or admire, I get them alone in a room for an hour and a half, and then after I roofie them, I go through their pockets, which is always nice. You had a lot of money. I don't know if you knew that about you. Well, not anymore, but before you came.
Yeah.
And no, I feel like I get to stalk people who I admire and get them and ask them about their lives, and I really do love it. It's an insane amount of work. I do not have a crew.
Yeah.
This is just me for my show, and I record it, and then I cut it and I upload it and I maintain the website. I do everything. Can I borrow? What's this guy's name? Norm? Can I take you with me?
Norm. That's
you
Norm.
don't want to be here anymore. You can come with me.
That's JR,
whatever that guy, white guy, random white guy.
Yeah,
There's so
yeah.
many. I can
Yeah.
pick any white guy.
There's-
Really. There's so many Caucasians in
Lot of
here.
white
It's
people
super
here, huh?
exciting.
Yeah.
She could be Latino, but we don't know. Yeah. So I'll just borrow a white guy from you.
Yeah,
You have
sure.
a lot. I feel like you have a white guy.
Yeah, no. Well, we have a
Right?
lot of them around.
Yeah.
Listen, do you like? Is there a reason why you have so much energy to still do another show, and you're already doing a show, or is it just because of the internet is sort of more of a wild west kind of thing where you get to control it and be creatively in charge of it, or what is it?
So like clinical workaholism, fear of irrelevance, unmedicatable OCD. And also, I like having something that's my own. So you know what that feels like,
Yeah.
right? A lot of this business is beggary, right? Please put me in your show. Don't you love me?
Yeah.
Are my breasts not big enough for you, sir? You know? And so then your podcast is your own thing, and no one can take it from you or tell you what to do, and it's your own baby. And that's why I do it, because it's mine, and no one can take it from me.
And
you
so
know?
when you're at the talk, is there a little bit? It's obviously more structured thing, but that must get pretty wild around there too, right?
You know, there's a lot of great things about the talk, but the main great thing is that that show is so well run and so well produced that we just get to show up and talk crap for an hour and then like totter off into the darkness, and it's the best job ever. I don't want to say easy sounds cavalier, like I don't work, but it's just a place that we go and we're ourselves for an hour, minus my multiple F-bombs that I usually love to drop in a conversation, and it's just really fun. So that kind of, and that makes the rest of my life work because it's a great job and I love it. And then I get to go make my podcast, and by the way, I don't know if you guys know this, podcasts don't make any money. So it is purely
podcasts don't make money.
No,
really?
My podcast is I don't know. It maybe breaks even now that it's doing well. Covers, but you know what a podcast is? It's like that really lumpy kind of crappy ashtray that you made in shop, and you're like, I made that. It's free. So for me, it's just a joy to make, and I don't really think about whether it pays.
So what kind of preparation do you have to do every day on the talk? Do you have to know all the current events? Do you have to read the news? Do you have to be? Do they go and do they give you?
We just wildly speculate and provide unfounded opinion. That's all we do. It's just our own crap. We don't, we come in and they created a packet for us and we read the packet and we talk about it. But the show is, we're not pundits and we're not journalists and we're definitely not doing any kind of like hard news. So we just talk about stuff. I mean, it's just you shoot the shit like you do with your friends.
Yeah, and you're there with Sharon Osbourne,
Julie
and
Chen.
Sarah Gilbert.
Yes, and then Cheryl Underwood.
Cheryl Underwood and Julie Chen, who's married to the Les Moonves, the head of CBS. Is that intimidating being there with her?
No, she's rad. She is, by the way, probably we're the closest in age on that panel and very much alike in experience, and she's even though she's kind of got this traditional journalist background, she's super salty. She's the most fun to have a drink with.
And do the ladies all go and hang out and have a drink after the show? Really?
We drink at the show.
Yeah? You drink on the show?
Thirsty Thursdays.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
But unlike Hoda and Kathy Lee, we don't do it on camera. We prefer to do our drinking in secret where we can conceal how much we've actually ingested.
What do you guys drink? You like bourbon, right?
It's different every week. Bourbon, tequila, sometimes it's wine.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you guys are like kind of loaded on the air sometimes? Or?
It's just always nice to go into something up on two wheels and see what happens. Yeah.
That's cool. We have a clip actually. Is this a clip of the talk? Yeah, we have a clip from the talk right here. Let's look at the clip.
I kind of believe in the power of mistakes because I think that's when you learn and when you grow and when you get kind of personally and mentally tough is when you make a mistake and you live through it. I wrote a whole book about all my mistakes. There are too many to count, by the way. But most recently, I made a mistake where I was going to an early Halloween party and I forgot to dress up, and everybody thought that I was going as RuPaul. So that happened.
Wow.
And by the way, RuPaul is so much more beautiful than me. I was like, thank you. You think I look like RuPaul? That's so nice. Word. No, I don't know. I think you should embrace your mistakes because they're what make you tough, what make you grow, as a person. So.
Aww. And then we learned something, which is that I look like a transsexual.
Well, that's ridiculous and hilarious. But well, thank you so much for coming to the show. We're going to take a commercial break.
Let's do it. Commercials.
We'll be back with
this Skype
Aisha
guy
Tyler.
Is furious.
We're going to take calls on Skype. John Mulaney is going to be joining us in a little bit, so stick around. We'll be right back. And we're back with Aisha Tyler, and we're live on television.
Very
and we're
exciting.
We're taking calls
Live.
on the television. We've got this guy, Jeff, in Texas, who wants to talk to you.
Hey.
Jeff, what's your question for Aisha?
Hi, Jeff.
Hey there, Aisha. Tom, thanks for having me back. I'm curious, what was the most difficult auditioning experience you ever had, Aisha?
Ooh, this is good. Okay, so I can't remember this woman's name, or maybe I'm just omitting it so I don't get in trouble, but I once auditioned for a casting director who was eating a bowl of Lucky Charms as I was auditioning with her, and she was reading the lines and she was spitting masticulated food at me.
Nice.
But in the scene, she was playing a guy who I was supposed to be seducing. So as she is ejaculating masticated marshmallow at me from her mouth, she's going, be sexier! You have to be sexier, not seducing me! And I was like, there's so many reasons why I would never fuck you, I can't even articulate them all right now. I wouldn't fuck you to get this acting job. That's how serious I am about never having sex with you, either real or metaphorical. And she was mean too. It wasn't even like she was like seduce me. She was like, why are you hot? You need to make me feel it. And then in the middle, her assistant came in, and I think she upbraided this person for like not giving her enough like marshmallows in the bowl of cereal.
Okay.
But if you ever want to just feel valueless, like utterly unseen as a human being, go do a couple of auditions. I've had people answer the phone in the middle of a scene. I've had people not even look at me. I mean, just on their phones. It's just a great way to feel super not awesome about yourself.
It's amazing how you can just talk and you have a story for everything, don't you?
I do.
This guy calls up and asks about auditions, and you've got an amazing story.
jackass.
When did you know that you were able to just talk and be hilarious, just like stream of conscious like that?
7 or 8 minutes ago.
Yeah.
No, you know, I was like one of those kids. I was really nerdy, and I was kind of socially isolated as a kid. And I think I would talk a lot to try to get people to like me, which didn't work, by the way. I was 6 feet tall since I was like 7 or 8 years old. I was the only black kid in my school. I was Blackzilla, essentially. I would just come out and trample people's toys and crush tiny white girls under my feet. And as I was really like I was a loner. And so I would try to just be like, please like me, which would just get me thrown out of class. But I think in high school, I got funny a little bit, just because I didn't want to get my ass kicked. You know what I mean? It's just you just want people to not beat you up. But I don't think I knew I wanted to be a comic until I was like 20.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was a job. I didn't know that was a job.
Yeah.
Like Richard Pryor was like a magical like alien clown, right? Like nobody just that wasn't a job skill.
Was
That
he an
like,
inspiration for you?
Oh,
Was he?
totally.
Yeah.
My dad took me to see Live on the Sunset Strip when I was like 9, super inappropriate age. Super inappropriate age.
Took you to see it?
Yes, in the theater.
You were there?
Absolutely. No,
Well-
not the taping, but like in the theater when it
Wow.
was released.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, in the theater. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Way too young. Way too
Amazing.
young.
Amazing.
And so, but like people like him or like Eddie Murphy, they were like magical things. And so I didn't realize that you could just like practice being a comic and get better at it.
Because when you're not doing your podcast, you're also touring all the time. Every weekend you go out?
Yeah,
or
well,
practically, or-
yeah, like almost every weekend I'm taking a break. I have 2 more dates this year. I'm going to be at the Maui Comedy Fest Halloween weekend, and then at the American Comedy Company in San Diego, I think the first weekend of November.
Nice.
And then I'm not doing any more stand-up for about a year because I'm launching a new company, and so I'm going to focus on that for a year, and then I'll go
A
back
new
to
company
business.
as
A
well?
new company.
Wow.
I'm launching a
What's-
launching a beverage company.
A beverage company.
An adult beverage company.
Adult-
And
oh, like
what
what?
I don't mean that when you open the bottle, porn comes out. Yeah.
Is it like beer?
Yeah, spirits. A spirits company. Yeah.
Because you're a brewmaster as well.
I'm not a brewmaster. I'm like an enthusiast. I like beer.
Yeah.
And I did a beer last summer for Comic-Con with Will Wheaton and Drew Fark called Woot Stout 2.0. It was an Imperial Stout.
Nice.
And 14% booze. So don't let your kid drink it.
Man, I want to drink that. Justin in Illinois, you're on the air. Justin, what's your question for Aisha?
Hey, how's it going, Tom? Thanks for letting me on. My question for Aisha is, out of all the roles you've played as an actress, what is your favorite type of role?
Ooh, one that pays money. No, I did a role, like I really love action movies, like I was telling you, I was raised by a single dad, so I used to, like my dad would take me to see like Die Hard and like Road Warrior and stuff like that, so I always loved action films. And a few years ago, and it's out on DVD now, I did a series with Stuart Townsend called 13. It was based on this European comic book about a spy who gets shot in the head and forgets who he is. And I got to shoot.
Getting shot in the head can do that to you.
That would do it. That
Yeah.
would. I forgot who I was this morning because I didn't have breakfast. So I got to be a CIA agent, and I got to run and blow stuff up and jump out of cars, and I got shot, and that was amazing. And I love action, and I would love to do more of that. That's pretty cool. I get to be a cartoon action figure, but that's not the
there's
same.
there's Lana Kane as well.
Yeah, there's Lana with her big
Is it
old
fun
boobs.
doing the voice of Lana Kane?
I love that job. I love Archer. I'm so proud of that show. Did you know that The Simpsons just spoofed us in Treehouse of Horror, their Halloween episode this year?
Okay.
They drew Marge and Homer as Lana and Sterling. That was pretty cool.
Do you like that? Do you like getting spoofed, made fun of by The Simpsons? It's
Yeah,
kind
well,
of
that
fun.
seems like super pop culture, right? When
Yeah.
someone's like cares enough about you to draw a picture of you and then make a walk around
Yeah.
and talk.
No, it's cool. They made
You know
fun
what that
of, they
feels
made
like,
fun of me
Tom.
once too.
Yeah, that's
I'm not sure
exciting,
that I
right?
liked it though when they made
No?
fun of me. Yeah.
Really?
I don't know if they were trying to be nice.
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe not. But the point is, I think there's something to the idea that people care about you enough to make fun of you at all.
This is your amazing book.
Ah, that's my book. I wrote it.
Yeah.
All by myself.
Yeah, you talk about drunk tweeting in here.
I do.
You do it.
Should never do it.
What are the dangers of tweeting drunk?
You just say stuff you're ashamed of.
Have you done that on Twitter? Have you really done that?
I always try to read. Well, sometimes I just go, fuck it, let's see how it goes. But I try to read it back and just say, like, how would I feel if, like, you know, someone read this back to me? Would I be ashamed of it? That whole thing was like, there's just so much activity online that, like, later you're like, why would you ever think that taking a picture of your junk and putting it on the internet could ever end in anything but tears?
You did that?
I have not done that. But Tom Brady did it. By the way, if you are going to take a picture of your junk, if you're not hung like a professional sex worker, don't do it. Don't do it if you're at half-mast. Definitely don't do it if there's no bone at all. Why are we looking at your unraised junk on the internet? So mine was not that exciting. I just tweeted some stuff after we killed Osama bin Laden that was like super jingoistic, and I just felt like it was a little immature. You know, I was like, America, fuck yeah! Like, why? You know, take it easy. You know what I mean?
I just got a note. It was Brett Favre.
Oh, it was Brett Favre. Not
Brett
what
Favre.
would I say?
Not Tom Brady.
Not Tom Brady.
I'm real into sports.
Maybe I want to see Tom Brady's dick. Maybe that was what just happened. I don't know. That could be it. That could have been it. Can I make some requests?
That's how Canadian. That's how Canadian and into sports I am. I pronounced it Brett Favre. Yeah.
Well, that's right. Yes. Or but Favre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might be going to the Giants game on Sunday, though.
I'm so jealous.
Yeah, so
that's my I'm in San Francisco. So quickly, very quickly, I was in this MLB like sudden death thing where you had to pick every team through the playoffs and then through the series. And through the playoffs, you just had to pick your team. But then at the series, you had to pick the winner of every series game through the end of the series. So that, you know, the Giants are at the Royals. The Royals are on an 8-game streak at home. And I picked the Royals against my Giants, and that is something that I regret because that was on the internet, and I should have done that because they won. But all of my Giants fans are like, you're a terrible human being. I'm like,
yeah, why did you do that? You're from
I
San Francisco.
Yeah, but you don't pick emotionally. You have to be calculating.
Okay.
I was going to win $10,000 for puppies and babies,
Yeah.
and I wanted
puppies.
to
You want
win.
to see some? You want to see the puppies? Hey, look, can we see the puppies? Look at the puppies. Look, here's the puppies. Look,
lucky
look, look at
puppy.
the. There's a pup. Look, puppies, puppies,
hey,
puppies.
puppy.
Look at the puppies, puppies,
puppy.
puppies. This is what I did yesterday.
Oh, look at. Oh,
Yeah, I just went puppies, puppies,
wow.
puppies. Puppies, puppies,
That
puppies.
puppy wants you to go down on it.
Hey, Jake, you're in Arizona.
at
Jake,
that face.
you're
Come
on
here.
the air. Jake in Arizona.
Hey, guys.
What's your
How's it
question,
going?
real quick, for
Hi,
I have a
Aisha
quick
Tyler?
question for Aisha.
Yeah.
I was wondering if it's a myth, but do you play Halo? And if
do.
you still do, have you tried Destiny?
I love you. So
Yeah,
it
'cause
is
I wanted
not
to
a-
ask you about
it's
that.
not a myth.
Because
I
everyone
am
got
a
mad at you,
gamer.
right?
Oh, you know.
The gamers got mad, and you had to write a whole sort of mea culpa explaining.
They accused me of not actually playing video
Yeah.
games. I got mad at them because
Yeah.
I was like, I don't care if you don't like me, you don't think I'm funny, but don't tell me I don't love something I love so deeply that like I want to hump my controller. So I do play Halo. Not only have I played every Halo game, but I also was in Halo Reach. I did a voice in Halo Reach. I did a voice in Gears of War 3, and I just did a voice in Watch Dogs. I have not played Destiny yet because I'm still working through my previous gen games because I'm so slammed that I haven't gone to my new gen games. So right now I'm playing The Last of Us. And then I have to get through Ghosts and Destiny, and I just gave up on BioShock Infinite because I was just tired.
So you remember the first time you saw a video game? Like the
I do.
first one? What was the first one?
Oh, I used to play Defender in the laundromat across from my house.
Yeah.
I just line up the quarters, and if a little kid came up, I kick him in the shin, make him cry. Go
Yeah.
away. This is mine.
Defenders.
This is my house.
Space Invaders.
Space Invaders, Tempest,
Yeah.
Q*bert, and then later I started playing. My dad got me a little Donkey Kong LCD that I loved.
Yeah.
Played it till it broke.
Yeah.
And then I started playing PC games. I think probably I got back into gaming with Riven and Myst and Tomb Raider, and then got back into console gaming with Halo. Halo was my gateway. Halo was my marijuana cookie.
Nice.
It was my gateway drug for sure.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, we're going to take a commercial break, and then we'll be back with John Mulaney joining us, and Aisha Tyler's going to stay here, and we're going to be here, and we're going to all talk, and we're going to take
Look how
calls. It's
handsome
going to
you
be
are
fun.
on camera there, Tom.
We'll see you in a minute. Cheers. And And we are back. This is live television. John Mulaney is joining us. John, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Aisha Tyler is still here. We're having fun talking.
Aisha.
And this is exciting. You're having an exciting year right now. You've got a great new television show.
Oh, thanks, man.
On the air, and are you having just a blast doing that? It's called Mulaney on Fox.
Yes, I'm doing one thing, and I'm so exhausted, and you're doing 4 things, and you have so much energy.
But you.
That's because of the cocaine, though.
Oh yeah, I had to stop doing cocaine.
But you write the show and
Yeah.
produce it and
and
create it all.
give me that wig.
Yeah.
Do all that work, and then I act.
Yeah.
And I act on the show, and it's really fun.
And you're working with Martin Short, who's
Yes.
just the legendary genius, Martin Short.
The funniest person in the world.
Yeah. Is
Like
he?
the sharpest, funniest person in the world. And then Elliot Gould.
Who's on 18 shows.
Yes.
And
And
he's Ray Donovan and no, not Transparent. That's a different guy.
he's on Ray Donovan, though, with Liev Schreiber. He's great. He worked with Ingmar Bergman, Robert Altman. There's one degree of separation now between me and Ingmar Bergman. That's dangerous and bad.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
When you started, though, like you as a writer on Saturday Night Live,
Yeah, I
did you
started
ever
off
think
writing.
then you'd have your own show with Martin Short, this sort of
No, I
legendary-
never thought we'd
Yeah.
get people like that to agree to do it. But
Yeah.
I would watch the show, and I was a writer. I auditioned for the show to be a cast member, and they said no.
No.
But they said you can be a writer. So then I did that for 5 years.
So how's that work? You go in, you audition at Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Do you have to get up and do some stand-up comedy or something?
Yes,
like
I did so they had seen me on like Conan, on like Late Night with Conan O'Brien. So I did stand up, and I found out on a Tuesday night I was going to audition on a Thursday. So I was like, I can either A, do stand up I know works, or B, I can like write 5 impressions in one day that will be terrible.
Yeah.
So I just did some stand up. You go out in the studio where they film at Saturday Night Live, and Lorne Michaels and Seth Meyers at that time,
And Darth Vader.
and Darth Vader, they're all sitting there, and you do like your act to cold silence.
Yeah, really, yeah.
Or they're just
'Cause-
like evaluating you, right? Like
Yeah.
no laughs whatsoever.
There's some laughs.
Mm-hmm.
There's some. They give it
Darth
up
Vader's
sometimes.
probably cracking up 'cause he's
Darth
got a great
Vader,
sense of
yes,
humor, though. Yeah,
yes.
so, no.
Because it's James Earl Jones, and he has a great sense of humor.
But then they called up and said, we'd
Yeah.
like you to be a writer?
Yes,
and
writer, the underlying
So
writer.
how'd that work? Did you come in the next week and
Yeah,
start
it was
writing?
like I had all these stand-up. I had done a NACA conference where you get colleges, right?
Horrifying.
Yes, but I'd emceed too, which is the worst spot at the NACA conference. So you go and you get booked on all these colleges. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna make I had the whole calendar. I was like, I'm gonna make like $600 this year, and it's gonna be fantastic. And then I got a call to be a writer, and I started on Monday. Got a call on a Thursday and started on Monday.
So then you
Were
go
you
into
terrified?
Saturday Night Live, and what's that
Terrified.
process like? What's the process of writing an episode of Saturday Night Live? You have how many writers are there?
There were probably when I was there anywhere between 11 and 15.
And you go in there and you're writing your ideas and then you present them and then you hope to get on the air. Is that how it
Yeah,
works?
well, you hosted, so you saw that Tuesday night
Yeah.
Insanity, right?
Yeah, I was scared to death, by the way, the entire time.
well, you
I
go
was
into
there.
the meeting Monday is the first thing where did all the writers pitch to you?
Yeah.
And the cast pitches to you?
Yeah.
And we all sit on the floor and the host sits in a chair.
I remember that.
And Lauren sits in a chair.
Yeah.
And we all say, I had one idea where you're a fireman, and then another thing that I'll tell you about later, which means you don't have a second idea. And then the host just thinks this is the way it's supposed to be, so they go, oh, okay, great, and then no one has any ideas. And the whole thing is to instill confidence in the host. And then Lauren says something like, well, let's go do it. And then everyone claps and we walk out.
Is it a high pressure environment to come up
I
with a new...
found that pitch thing really high pressure because you had to make up. Here's what you had to do. If you wanted to write about a news story, you had to claim it. So you had to say, I have something about Octomom I'll tell you about later, right? But you had nothing, but you just wanted to maybe claim that news story. The second thing is you didn't want to give away your actual pitch that you wanted to write because then you'd blow the joke, for when the table read was. And then you had to write 2 fake ideas that sounded funny. So it was like writing 2 one-liners for like the coldest, weirdest meeting in the world. I found that the hardest thing of the week.
So when you came up with Stefan,
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Well, Bill Hader and I wrote the character.
Yeah.
There's Stefan and
that.
Seth.
I love that bit.
Stefan became a smash hit character on the show, right?
There's a smash.
Right? when that happens,
Yeah.
Like what's it feel like? Is it exciting? You have to.
That was very exciting because that was a character that we wrote in a sketch that got on once, and then we thought like maybe we'll bring it on again. It could never get on again, and then Seth Meyers said let's put it on Update as a news correspondent. And I remember we thought it was so weird that the night before that we did the first one, I called the head writer of Update, this guy Doug Abels, and I was like, hey, when this bombs, will you please let us try it again? Because it's not going to go well. And then it started to go really well. The interesting thing was, to us, it was like the strangest person in the world called from like the lower east side of New York. And then to see like some like dad and his son from like Wichita would be like, we like Stefan. You'd be like, oh, that's really.
And would you purposely like try to screw him up on camera?
With
You'd throw stuff on the cue cards that that he wasn't expecting.
He has a really strong work ethic, and he really did not enjoy breaking on camera, but he would when I would put new jokes in that he hadn't seen before. And then
wasn't the break part of the character? Like I always felt like his break was.
Well,
a part
it
of
happened the first time because it was like a new thing. So then it was like, all right, well, breaking, that can be bullshit, right? So I wanted to always keep it spontaneous. So I just would throw in new jokes. He'd be walking out, and I'd be like, the club owner's been changed to Gay Liotta. And he'd go, what? And I go, just read what it said. And then one time I had no new jokes, but we had a joke about Taylor Negron in the script already. So I just printed up a headshot of Taylor Negron and signed it like, to Bill, thank you for never making fun of me on Update. Love Taylor Negron. And I put an envelope. I said, you have to see this right before he walked out. I went, oh, fuck you.
That's amazing. Okay, well, let's take a call. A real quick call before a commercial break.
Right.
David in Oklahoma. Go ahead. Do you have a question for John?
Yeah. How did you get your spot?
How'd you get? Damn, that computer's not working, is it?
This is exciting because this could be a question or a threat.
Okay, we have another call.
Is this another person?
This is another person.
Or is this the same guy with a better connection?
Who is this? This is another person. This is Herb in El Salvador. This is surely your internet connection will be better than from Oklahoma.
Probably. I can only hope.
Yeah. Okay.
First of all, thank you for having me on the show.
Yeah.
And I have a question for all of you.
Okay. Great. Yeah.
What do you remember about the first time you ever did stand-up? Any funny moments or weird? I don't know. Something weird happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys go ahead. Yeah.
Well, I remember, I started at a club called the Holy City Zoo in San Francisco. You had to pay to get on stage, $2 for 3 minutes. And I didn't realize it was first come, first serve, so I got there very late, much like today. And so I went up last, and so it was the bartender and my husband and like a homeless guy. And I didn't have any jokes, but I had a very loosely constructed bit about why women's jackets don't have pockets, and it wasn't a joke. There were no punchlines. I was just like, "What's up with women's jackets having no pockets?" And I think I got like a titter that was like a sympathy laugh. And I was like, follow that bitches, boom! You know what I mean? That was it. Like it was like my husband laughed because he wanted to get laid, and the bartender laughed because he wanted the night to be over. And I was like, I'm a genius.
Get out there.
Yeah, totally.
Well, yeah. Listen, we'll keep talking about stand-up. We're going to take a break. Actually, we're going to take a break.
Oh no.
We're going to finish your question.
His was going to be better than my answer, I'm sure.
You can answer
now I have more time to think.
You have more time to think about
and create an anecdote.
Funny story.
Taylor
Thank you,
Negron.
El Salvador. It's amazing. I don't believe you're in El Salvador. Okay. We'll be right back. Stick around. See you in a minute. And we are back with John Mulaney from Fox's Mulaney, and Aisha Tyler is here, and we have a cool picture of you with the Obamas here.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool picture. Look at that. Now, what's the story here, John? How
did you get there, John?
Yeah.
I helped write jokes for Seth Meyers when he hosted the White House Correspondents' Dinner.
Okay.
Cool.
So then there was a receiving line before the. I was so happy during this photo. That was so exciting.
Yeah.
Look at that. That smile is so genuine.
Yeah.
So we all wait in line, and Sean Penn fucking cut in front of me.
Really?
Yeah. But he had just come back from Haiti, and he was having a hell of a time.
Yeah,
so he
sure.
cut back in front of me. And then, do you know Neil Brennan? Very funny comic, co-created The Chappelle Show, right?
Yeah.
He's right in front of me. We were both working with Seth, and we're good friends. So he went up to the Obamas and he said, "Hi, I'm Neil Brennan. I'm working with Seth Meyers, and I co-created The Chappelle Show."
Yeah.
And Obama went, "Well, that was one of the best shows ever." He went, Michelle, he co-created The Chappelle Show. And she said, "We were so sad when that went away." And they were like talking and having this great rapport. And then Neil walked away, and I stepped up, and I was like, "Hi, I'm John Mulaney, and I worked with Seth Meyers too." And Obama went, "Well, all right." And then I turned to the First Lady and I said, "And you look very lovely tonight, Mrs. Obama." And he said, "Well, let's take a photo." And then we took that photo.
Just move this along here.
You look very lovely tonight. I think that made an impression on her. I think this is a really cool young man. I think she thought.
Well played.
Aisha, you told a joke to Obama too that you're not allowed to repeat or something.
I did. Well, I just I was
or something.
I was a surrogate during the last campaign, and they did like a big kickoff event, and it was here in LA at the top of the Beverly Hilton, and you go into this room and there's no people in there and there's no furniture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's nothing. So either you're going to meet the president or you're going to die.
Yeah.
And then like slowly people trickle in, and then he just came in the room, and it was just like him and like 16 people. It was so close to him, and then I went up to him and I was just talking to him and stuff, and then I made a little joke, and he laughed. And I have a photo of that, which at the time I was just like, it's me with the president. But then I showed it to my friends. My friends were like, "The president is laughing, apparently in your general direction. Yeah. Do you see how important this is?" And I was like, "I think it's Facebook important." So it was my Facebook banner for like a year.
But I heard it was an outrageous joke that you can't repeat.
I cannot repeat it.
Really? What was the joke?
It was what was it? Tell us. You can't repeat it. What was it? The upshot was I wanted him to come on my TV show, and I said some unkind stuff about other TV shows.
Oh, okay.
To try to get him to see that mine was the best one on TV.
You slammed The View? Did you slam The View?
I can't tell you what I said, Tom.
But he liked it, whatever
But he
she
laughed.
said.
Yeah, he definitely laughed. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hey, we have a caller on Skype, Jason from Illinois. You're on the air. Go ahead with your question, Jason.
Jason's an
Thank you
artist.
very much, Tom. How are you tonight?
Real good, real good. What's your question?
Enjoying the show. Well, this one's for John. You know, I want to find out what the first sketch that he wrote that made it on SNL.
Talking to the mic.
Use the mic.
Yeah. What's the first sketch that you wrote that made it onto SNL? Is that
it was a parody of T-Mobile commercial starring swimmer Michael Phelps.
Mm-hmm.
He's a famous swimmer.
I'm sorry, who?
Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
He was great at swimming, and he had won so many medals that he hosted. Yeah. And then I wrote a thing where he was it was making fun of a T-Mobile commercial from 2008, just evergreen material.
Is that just
everything about it is evergreen? Michael Phelps, the T-Mobile.
Was that just an amazing experience though? When you're watching your first sketch and you're seeing, you're hearing the audience, and you're just, is it sort of like an out-of-body thing where you're going, "I can't believe this is happening right now"?
Yeah, being in the studio, that was very out of body. So then to like stand on the floor and watch something was very, very, very cool.
So now the new show, Mulaney, is you've got a big responsibility on your hands. First of all, by the way, because your family name is being thrust out there.
I didn't even think about that either.
Mulaney
that
is
was
now
my parents' name.
Being brand, yes. Yeah.
Until it came out. Yeah. And then I thought, oh shit, that's like, people came over from Ireland with that name, had all these dreams, and
Don't
that's
blow
a
it.
sitcom. They would have just turned around, if they knew. And I asked my mom, I was like, "Do you mind that it's Mulaney?" And she was like, "I don't mind that it's our name, but I never liked that name." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And she was like, "I just never liked it. It sounds like some Irish guy that sits in a bar talking." And I was like, "You don't like your last name?" And she was like, "It's fine."
By the way, every Irish guy I've ever met in a bar talking, a delight.
Yeah.
A delight. The drunker they get, the funnier they get.
Yeah.
Your people are hilarious.
Thank you. She just wishes she kept her maiden name, I guess.
Yeah. Now you actually do stand up at the top of the show in front of the audience?
Yeah. On the studio floor. I wanted to do it like Jack Benny would sort of open the show, like talking to the audience, and then I'm on the set, and then the lights come up after.
That's really cool. I've never seen that before. Where you actually come out and do it in front of the studio audience.
Yeah, and you can see the cameras, and it's like, we're making a TV show, so why bother?
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, well, let's take another call. We have another call on Skype. We don't have another call on Skype.
Oh, yes, he came back.
Oh, we do. Okay, Joe in Wisconsin is right here. Joe. Hi, Joe. Go ahead with your question, Joe.
My question is for Aisha. I was just curious, and I know you've done a lot of comedy and stuff over the years, so I just wondered how you ended up being on Whose Line and how much fun it is and how much gets edited out because you guys probably run over time or whatever.
Oh, good questions. So I've been doing stand-up. This is my 21st year as a stand-up comic. When they went to reboot Whose Line, I don't know who recommended me, but I think my name was just in the mix for that show. I've known Drew forever. I've known Wayne forever. I met with the producer of the show, and he pitched it to me, Dan Patterson, and he said, would you want to do it? And it was like a little, we're always working so hard to get stuff that when someone just asks you to do something, you don't believe them.
Yeah.
It's like a supermodel being like, want to have sex? I'm sorry, wait, who? So I just was like, well, I mean, I would do it. And he was like, well, do you want to do it? And I was like, well, if someone offers it to me, then I'll do it. He's like, that's what's happening now, you idiot. So I took it, but then it was scary.
So you're the host of Whose Line Is It Anyway?
I'm the host of Whose Line Is It Anyway, yeah.
And that just must be so much fun.
Super fun, and those guys are amazing to watch. And we do cut a lot out. We shoot 4 hours in a night, and then they cut that usually into 2 22-minute shows, sometimes 3.
Oh, okay, that's cheating then.
So,
It's kind of like cheating then.
I just think it's like not every game. Everybody who's ever seen improv, like not every game is going to destroy, but they kill the whole night long.
I don't really think it's cheating.
No, I don't think it's cheating. Okay, good. I feel
yeah,
better. I will say they don't know anything that's going to happen. They literally know nothing about what's going to happen until I say it. And one night I was like reading a card, and during the taping, and Ryan was like staring at me like a murderer, and I realized I was saying it too fast, and I had already seen the card, so I was just like, bah, 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 bah. But I realized they had no idea what was about to happen, and if I'd said it too quickly, they weren't going to know what jokes to make. Right. So they really make that up. Every single moment of that show is completely organic, and they're really, really good at what they do. Wow. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then I sit there and I go, meet. That's my job, and then I get paid for it. So,
nice.
Yeah.
We tape the sitcom for 4 hours, and we get one 21-minute show out of it. So it's not cheating at all to get 3. That's actually.
Yeah, no, I wish we could edit. All right, we'll be right back. Stick around. Here's a break. Let's take a break.
Thanks, Maureen. Oh, hello. How are you? I'm George St. Geeglin.
Oh, charmed, I'm sure. I'm Gil Faizan. What am I supposed to say?
And this is our prank.
And this is our prank show, Too Much Tuna.
Every week on Too Much Tuna, we prank someone by giving them too much tuna fish.
Which is a delicious fish.
Pranks are the hot new thing. From candid camera to bloopers and practicing jokes.
To Ashram Kitchens, prank. Oh, look at this.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
Okay. You're probably thinking. You're probably thinking there's too much tuna.
I'm not thinking anything. No. I think it's great.
You ticked off?
No, not at all.
Are you just heated at us for giving you this much tuna?
Not at all.
We've had a lot of guests on Too Much Tuna.
And this is just too much tuna.
This is fabulous.
You're on a prank show. There's a camera behind you.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
There's a camera over
not
there.
even looking.
You've been pranked. You're sitting here.
How do you feel?
The tuna's perfect.
You're on a prank show called Too Much Tuna, Jeff. Whether you like it or
No,
not.
I'm not.
So I don't mean to laugh that hard at things I worked on, but that was very funny.
How many, has there been other episodes of Too Much Tuna? Is this going to be enough?
I can't remember now how many installments we've done of Too Much Tuna. There's been 2 seasons of Kroll Show, and fantastic show on Comedy Central from my great friend Nick Kroll.
He's a great fella.
He's so goddamn funny, and it's a joy to make Too Much Tuna and prank people with Too Much Tuna. And we took it on the road, Too Much Tuna, and pranked people at truck stops all around America. And
he did my podcast too. He's a funny kid.
He's a funny man.
Did you really take it on the road?
Metaphorically.
Yeah.
We were in like Santa Clarita.
Yeah.
Took it on the road 7 blocks
We have
away.
one of your rap videos too. We have your rap video.
Oh my God!
Yeah, we have Aisha Tyler's rap video here.
How horrifying racially
this is good.
appropriate.
I don't have any hoes. When I drive my hybrid car, well, sometimes I pick my nose. If you want to fight me, well, then I'd probably have to say no. But get me on an Xbox, I'll bust your ass on Halo. I really can't rap, obviously my flow's completely whack. I can't jump for jack, I'm really only kind of half black. I use SAT words like oligarch and checksum. If my street cred came to dollars, I couldn't buy a pack of gum. No, I don't have a
album coming out that we can expect, or sort of?
No, you know, I made that for my Comedy Central, my first stand-up special.
Yeah.
I just wanted to, I don't know, every stand-up special looks the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like, it's this guy, and his name is made out of neon. There's a big L for Larry. So I just thought I would take, I produced my own comedy special, and I took all the money I would have spent on cocaine and whores, and I made a music video.
Yeah.
Which got me, by the way, free cocaine and whores.
Wow.
Yes, they
Okay.
because whores love rappers.
Wow.
I don't know if you guys know that.
And you had a
So,
Farnsworth? You had your own Farnsworth
I had my own
Bentley?
Farnsworth. I got myself a white Farnsworth Bentley. Like, way to flip it up, right?
Yeah, way to change the game.
And but we shot all over San Francisco, where I'm from, and it's this kind of little mean streets. You know, we shot everywhere. I just wanted to show people the city that I loved.
Yeah,
and
it's cool. Had
there's
kind of a
drag
Public
queen.
Enemy vibe to it.
Thank you,
And the beat.
lovely man.
Yeah.
There's a drag queen in it,
Yeah, yeah.
and a Mexican.
That's great.
Because I'm not racist.
Tenderloin stuff.
Brendan in Texas, you are on the air. Go. Well, that's a nice shot you got there. That's good. Go ahead, Brendan. What's your question?
It's like a sexual predator.
Yeah.
I'd like to know if tonight's guests have a favorite bit or routine that they've written.
Ooh, I want to know what your favorite thing
Favorite comedy bit from stand-up, maybe, or of anything ever. Do you have favorites?
I have high self-esteem, so I like a lot of them. Well, I wrote a character with Fred Armisen called Riley, who was a little redheaded boy who was also like a very mean old queen. He was a 7-year-old boy that would go like, "Get out of my way!" And we had a sketch where he yelled at Sigourney Weaver for like 4 minutes.
That's funny.
And for some reason, the NBC store made a T-shirt out of it because they thought it would recur, and it never did. So it's
funny,
like
though.
it has its own T-shirt, but no one's ever seen it. I enjoyed Riley a lot.
Very cool.
I have a bit that I had to retire because I was doing a bit about Toronto crackhead Mayor Rob Ford, who, by the way, is a rock star, and we all wish we had the balls that guy is walking. He's not actually fat. That's just a giant extra testicle that he has in his stomach because he'll just do crack cocaine in a Burger King parking lot and then talk in a Rastafarian accent.
Yeah.
Not thinking, hey, I'm an elected official and maybe this is going to end badly for me.
We love Rob Ford in Canada.
I love him, and now, but see, here's the
Put Toronto
problem.
on the map.
I love Toronto, but I didn't think much of it until Rob Ford was running around going, I can get you cocaine, which was exciting. He has cancer now, and so I can't do the bit anymore.
Oh yeah, that's too bad.
So
Well,
thanks a lot, Rob Ford.
yeah. Well, let's wish him well. Regardless.
Thank you for laughing at that really insensitive joke. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we do.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I hope he lives so that I can go back to doing that bit. Quite
Yes,
honestly.
absolutely.
Please pull through.
Yes. Best wishes to Rob Ford.
Yeah, he's gonna be fine.
God, with this show has just flown by. We basically have like 30 seconds left in the show. So I just wanted to say thank you, John Mulaney. Thank you so much for coming on the show. And,
Hey man, I'm a huge fan of yours for many years. This was a real thrill. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you, and good luck with the new TV show. Everybody watch Mulaney on Fox. Everybody watch The Talk and go see Aisha on the road and John on the road. And I guess I should say also, on a serious note, we want to send our best wishes to everybody in my hometown of Ottawa. Stay strong, Ottawa. It's been a tough week. Good night.